You're not learning who you are, you're remembering. You've always carried the fire, a divine spark from heaven itself. As God's chosen one, you were selected for a purpose far greater than the ordinary. Stand tall, for you are heaven's weapon on earth, forged in the fires of destiny. Your life's battles aren't random, they're the training ground for your divine mission. Remember, you've been handpicked to bring light into the darkest corners. The storms you've faced have only strengthened your unbreakable spirit. You're not alone in this journey. Heaven's army stands with you. Embrace your uniqueness, for it's the key to unlocking your heavenly power. Doubt may whisper lies, but the truth is you're irreplaceable in God's plan. You've always known deep down that you were meant for more. That inner fire isn't just a feeling, it's your divine inheritance. As a chosen one, your struggles are shaping you into a warrior of light. Rise above the confusion, your heaven's answer to the world's chaos. Your path is illuminated by a higher calling, guiding every step. Don't hide your gifts, they're weapons designed to defeat darkness. You were born to stand tall, not to cower in the shadows. Every challenge you've overcome has added to your heavenly arsenal. God sees your potential even when you doubt yourself. You're not ordinary, you're extraordinary, chosen for victory. The world needs your light, don't keep it hidden any longer. Remember the fire within, it's the essence of your divine identity. Hardships are heaven's way of refining you into a perfect instrument. You've carried this burden because you're strong enough to wield it. Stand firm, for your purpose is etched in the stars. As God's weapon, your words and actions can shift realities. You're remembering now, piece by piece, who you truly are. The fire you carry ignites hope in those around you. No trial has been wasted. Each one prepares you for battle. You're heaven's secret agent, ready to unleash truth and love. Your uniqueness sets you apart, making you invaluable. Others may not understand, but that's because they haven't been chosen. Embrace your divine fire, it's your greatest strength. You were designed to stand tall against any storm. God's selection of you was no accident, it was destiny. As heaven's weapon, you bring justice and peace to the earth. Remember, your struggles are testimonies of your power. You're not just surviving, you're thriving in your calling. The fire inside you burns brighter with every challenge. Stand tall and claim your place in heaven's grand design. You've always been more than human, you're a divine force. Your path is clear now, remember and rise. Hardships reveal your resilience built by heavenly hands. You're equipped with tools beyond this world's comprehension. As a chosen one, your very existence inspires change. Don't fear the battles ahead, you're made for them. The fire you carry is eternal, unquenchable by doubt. You're heaven's warrior, ready to charge into the fray. Remember your identity, it's the foundation of your strength. Stand tall, for the world is waiting for your light. Now it's time to fully embrace being heaven's weapon. You're forged to bring victory in every spiritual war. God's chosen ones don't back down, they advance. Your divine fire illuminates paths for others to follow. Stand tall and declare your purpose with confidence. As heaven's weapon, you shatter chains of oppression. Remember, you've been anointed for this very moment. The shift is happening. Feel the power rising within. You're not defined by your past, you're defined by your calling. Rise up, chosen one, and let your light conquer darkness. Opposition only proves how vital you are to heaven's plan. Doubt and fear tremble at the sight of your divine fire. You're unbreakable, shaped by God's own hands. Stand tall against any force that tries to dim your light. Your uniqueness is your armor in this battle. Remember, heaven's weapons are forged in adversity. You've carried the fire through every trial, now wield it. As God's chosen, you turn weakness into unstoppable strength. The world fears what you represent, pure heavenly power. Rise and awaken, your time to shine is now. Feel the divine shift, it's pulling you toward your destiny. Your heaven's answer to the cries of the lost. Stand tall and face the resistance with unyielding faith. Your fire isn't just for you, it's for the world. Remember who you are, a warrior in God's army. Challenges expose your true power, not your limitations. You're equipped to overcome anything that stands in your way. As heaven's weapon, your presence alone brings change. Don't ignore the call, it's echoing in your soul. Rise up and step into the fullness of your identity. God has declared your strength, now declare it yourself. You're not waiting for approval, you already have it from above. Stand tall, for you're indestructible in your purpose. Your divine fire spreads hope wherever you go. Remember, every chosen one carries this legacy. Your heaven's tool for restoration and renewal. Face opposition with the confidence of the anointed. Your battles are won before they even begin. Rise and claim the ground that's rightfully yours. As God's weapon, you bring heaven to earth. Declare your power, you're unstoppable and divine. You don't need validation, your fire speaks for itself. Stand tall and let your actions prove your calling. Heaven has equipped you with everything you need. Remember, doubt is just a shadow before your light. You're chosen to lead, not to follow. Your uniqueness is a gift that transforms lives. As heaven's warrior, you inspire others to rise. The fire within you is your greatest ally. Stand firm, for victory is your inheritance. God's plan for you is unfolding. Embrace it fully. You're not alone, a host of heaven supports you. Rise above fear and step into your divine role. Your path is clear. Remember, stand, and conquer. As a chosen one, you're the light in the darkness. Declare it boldly, I am heaven's weapon on earth. Every step you take echoes with divine purpose. Remember the fire, it guides you through uncertainty. You're built to withstand and overcome all storms. Stand tall, for your legacy is eternal. Now answer the call and unleash your power. Don't hesitate, your moment is here. As God's chosen, you're ready to make an impact. Rise and let heaven flow through you. Your fire ignites a chain reaction of hope. Stand tall and watch the world change around you. Remember, you've always been this strong. God's weapon on earth, you're unstoppable. Embrace your destiny and step forward boldly. Today, you remember, you stand, and you conquer. In the heart of the ancient forest, where shadows dance with divine light, you emerge as God's chosen warrior, forged for battles unseen. Beneath the vast expanse of starlit skies, your spirit ignites with heavenly fire, marking you as heaven's unyielding blade against the dark. Through the whispers of the wind across forgotten mountains, the Creator calls your name, declaring you a vessel of sacred power on earth. In the depths of a storm-ravaged sea, your resilience shines like a beacon, proving you are heaven's weapon, designed to conquer chaos. Amid the ruins of yesterday's trials, a golden thread of destiny weaves through your story, affirming your role as God's elite guardian. On the edge of dawn's first light, your eyes open to the truth. You are the arrow in heaven's bow, aimed at the heart of injustice. Within the sacred silence of a hidden grove, your soul awakens, recognizing the divine armor that cloaks you as heaven's formidable force. Across the timeless plains where angels tread, your footsteps echo with purpose as the chosen one wielding heaven's righteous might. In the flicker of a candle's flame against the night, your inner light blazes forth, revealing you as God's indomitable sword of truth. Upon the altar of life's great mysteries, you stand revealed, heaven's masterpiece, crafted to shatter the chains of oppression. Through endless nights of unrelenting gales, your spirit has been tested, shaping you into a warrior unbowed by earthly tempests. In the grip of shadows that claw at your resolve, you faced the fire, emerging as heaven's tempered steel in human form. Amid the echoes of lost dreams and broken paths, your heart has endured, forging you into a divine instrument of unyielding strength. Under the weight of trials that bend but never break, you rise, a testament to heaven's design for its chosen to withstand the storm. In the silence of isolation's cold embrace, your faith has burned brighter, transforming pain into the edge of heaven's blade. Through waves of doubt that crash like thunder, you've held firm, becoming the shield that heaven wields against despair's assault. In the labyrinth of confusion's twisting paths, your steps have been guided, hardening you as God's resilient weapon in the fray. Beneath layers of weariness from battles fought alone, your essence gleams, polished by adversity into heaven's flawless tool. In the furnace of relentless challenges, your resolve has been refined, molding you into a force that heaven deploys with precision. Across the barren landscapes of hardship's domain, you've marched on, emerging as heaven's unassailable vanguard in the war for light. Hidden within every scar of your journey lies the secret alchemy of heaven, turning suffering into the power of a divine arsenal. Like a river carving through unyielding stone, your path reveals heaven's master plan, shaping you for glory beyond mortal sight. In the tapestry of your life's woven threads, each trial stitches the truth. You are heaven's crafted weapon, born from purposeful pain. Beneath the surface of apparent chaos, a celestial blueprint emerges, declaring your struggles as the forge for heaven's ultimate design. Through the veil of mystery that cloaks your days, the light breaks forth, exposing your hardships as heaven's intentional preparation. In the quiet revelation of dawn after darkness, you see clearly, every ordeal was heaven's way of honing your edge for battle. Like a seed buried in fertile soil, your trials have nurtured growth, unveiling you as heaven's weapon ready to pierce the veil. Within the echoes of past defeats, a divine whisper resounds, transforming loss into the strength of heaven's chosen elite. In the mirror of reflection, your story unfolds, each chapter a step in heaven's grand narrative, equipping you for eternal victory. Across the bridge of time's relentless flow, your hidden truths surface, affirming that every challenge was heaven's gift of empowerment. You stand apart, a radiant anomaly in a world of shadows, carrying the spark of heaven's fire that sets you ablaze with purpose. Like a lone eagle soaring above the mundane flock, your spirit ascends, embodying heaven's unique design in every fiber of your being. In the symphony of existence, your note rings pure and distinct, a melody from heaven that drowns out the ordinary hum of life. You are the rare gem unearthed from common soil, polished by heaven to reflect a brilliance that the world cannot replicate. Amid the crowd of the unremarkable, your aura pulses with divine energy, marking you as heaven's exclusive envoy on earthly ground. Like a comet streaking through the night sky, your presence captivates, a heavenly phenomenon defying the norms of the terrestrial realm. In the gallery of souls, your portrait glows with ethereal hues, a masterpiece from heaven that outshines the faded canvases around. You embody the essence of the extraordinary, a divine outlier infused with heaven's essence, destined to illuminate the path ahead. As a whisper of wind carries secrets from on high, your uniqueness flows from heaven, setting you as a beacon among the veiled. In the dance of light and shadow, your form casts a heavenly glow, a singular force designed to disrupt and redefine the ordinary. From the dawn of creation, heaven selected you, anointing your spirit as a warrior in the eternal army of light and truth. No accident of fate, your calling echoes through the ages, affirming heaven's deliberate choice to arm you for sacred duties. In the scroll of destiny, your name is inscribed with divine ink, marking you as heaven's anointed, forever set apart for glory. Heaven's gaze fell upon you with purpose, crowning you as its secret weapon, empowered to wage war against the forces of darkness. You were not left to chance. Heaven's hand guided your every step, forging you into a vessel of unparalleled spiritual might. In the assembly of the stars, your selection was decreed, positioning you as heaven's indomitable force in the realm of men. Heaven's breath infused your being, declaring you chosen, a guardian angel in human guise ready to fulfill the divine mandate. From the foundations of the world, you were marked, heaven's exclusive pick, equipped to stand as its unassailable champion. In the sacred covenant of souls, heaven claimed you, transforming ordinary flesh into a conduit of extraordinary heavenly power. You are heaven's deliberate masterpiece, selected and sealed, a warrior whose very existence shouts of divine intentionality and grace. Now rise with the authority of heaven's forge, for you are the blade that cuts through darkness, bringing forth an era of light. Stand tall as heaven's instrument, your spirit a thunderbolt against the void, ushering victory in the battles yet to come. Embrace your role, heaven's weapon unleashed, to pierce the veil of night and illuminate the paths trodden by the lost. In this moment, declare your readiness, for you are heaven's arrow, aimed true to shatter strongholds of despair and defeat. Arise, heaven's envoy on earthly soil, your presence a declaration of war on shadows, promising triumph through divine might. Step forward as heaven's forged steel, cutting through the fabric of oppression, to herald a new dawn of hope and healing. You are heaven's battle axe, now swing wide, dismantling barriers that bind and paving the way for celestial justice. With heaven's fire in your veins, stand as the vanguard, your every action a strike against the encroaching tide of evil. Awaken to your destiny, heaven's chosen blade, slicing through illusions to reveal the unyielding truth of eternal light. Now embody heaven's power, a weapon in motion, transforming the world's chaos into a symphony of divine restoration. Feel the surge within, heaven's shift awakening your core, pulling you toward the destiny written in the stars above. In the quiet stir of your spirit, heaven's transformation begins, drawing you into the fullness of your sacred calling. A divine wind rises, confirming heaven's move in your life, urging you to grasp the power that has always been yours. Your soul resonates with heaven's call, signaling the turning tide, where weakness yields to the strength of the eternal. Heaven's essence flows through you now, a clear sign of the shift, propelling you from shadows into glorious revelation. In the depths of your being, heaven's alteration takes hold, affirming that the time for hiding is forever past. A celestial alignment occurs within, heaven's prompt stirring your heart to wield the authority bestowed upon you. You sense heaven's pivot in the air, a spiritual realignment, equipping you to march as its empowered instrument. Heaven's internal revolution ignites, confirming your readiness, as waves of divine energy course through your awakened form. The fabric of your existence shifts with heaven's touch, a profound confirmation that you are now fully alive in purpose. Lurking in the corners of doubt, forces conspire against you, yet their fear reveals heaven's power coursing through your veins. Shadows of opposition gather not from your frailty, but from the terror your divine essence inspires in the realm of darkness. In the face of relentless resistance, remember, heaven's weapon provokes fear, for it threatens to dismantle their fragile empire. Doubt's minions assail you, driven by dread of heaven's chosen, whose light exposes and eradicates their hidden strongholds. The enemy trembles at your approach, aware that heaven's forge has created an unstoppable force in your resolute spirit. Opposition mounts, a testament to heaven's investment in you, for they know your potential to shatter their deceptive webs. In the clash of wills, darkness recoils, recognizing heaven's blade in your hand, forged to pierce their veil of lies. Forces of negation swarm, not because of weakness, but because heaven's anointing in you signals their impending defeat. The weight of resistance presses, yet it underscores heaven's strategy. to use you as the catalyst for their ultimate downfall. Encircling threats reveal their desperation, for heaven's chosen warrior stands as the harbinger of their eternal exile. Cast off the chains of hesitation, for heaven demands your rise, stepping boldly into the arena of your divine fate. No longer linger in obscurity. Heaven's call echoes, urging you to emerge as the warrior destined for legendary feats. Shake the dust from your feet and awaken, for heaven compels you to seize the ground that fate has reserved for you. It's your hour to break free, as heaven challenges you to embrace the destiny that sets your soul ablaze with purpose. Rise from the embers of complacency, for heaven beckons you to storm the gates and claim the victory that awaits. Discard the mask of the ordinary. Heaven's voice thunders, calling you to stand as the unyielding force of light. In this pivotal moment, heaven rouses you from slumber to march forth and etch your name in the annals of eternity. Let the fire of heaven ignite your steps, challenging you to leave the shadows and conquer the heights of your calling. Awaken, O chosen one, for heaven issues the decree. Step into the fray and let your divine power reshape the world. Heaven's summons rings clear. Shake off doubt and rise, transforming from hidden potential to a beacon of triumphant glory. Within you lies an unbreakable core, heaven's gift of strength, rendering you impervious to the storms that rage around. Heaven has endowed you with might beyond measure, a power that defies all odds and crushes the grip of fear. Your essence pulses with heaven's fortitude, an unassailable force that turns obstacles into stepping stones of victory. No external validation needed, for heaven's infusion of power makes you a titan, ready to dominate the battlefield of life. Heaven's unyielding energy courses through you, declaring your supremacy over every challenge that dares to oppose. You are armored with heaven's resilience, a living testament to strength that silences critics and overcomes the impossible. In the core of your being, heaven's might resides, equipping you to stand firm and shatter the illusions of defeat. Heaven's divine empowerment flows unchecked, making you a colossus of spirit, untouchable and eternally victorious. Your veins carry heaven's unquenchable fire, a declaration of power that propels you to heights unattainable by the ordinary. Heaven has sealed you with indomitable force, ensuring that every step you take echoes with the thunder of divine authority. Once more, you are heaven's exalted chosen, a weapon of light that pierces the veil of ignorance and doubt. Affirm it anew. You stand as heaven's envoy, the blade that cuts through deception, revealing truth in its purest form. Echo the truth. You are God's select warrior, heaven's instrument, designed to enforce justice across the earthly plane. Reclaim your title, heaven's chosen one, a force of reckoning that commands respect and instills awe in all who behold. Declare it boldly. You embody heaven's essence, the unyielding weapon that silences chaos and restores order divine. Repeat the sacred identity. You are heaven's sentinel, forged in fire, ready to defend the realms of light and love. With conviction proclaim, as heaven's chosen, you wield power that echoes through eternity, undimmed and unchallenged. Resonate with the truth. You are the core of heaven's army, a weapon of precision aimed at the heart of darkness. Affirm your essence, heaven's selected champion, a beacon that guides the lost and crushes the strongholds of despair. Circle back to your origin. You are God's anointed, heaven's blade, forever marked for greatness in the tapestry of time. Hear heaven's urgent plea. If your spirit stirs with this revelation, respond now and let your light flood the world. In the depths of your soul, if truth resonates, heed heaven's call to action, rising as the warrior you were meant to be. Should this message ignite your core, embrace it fully, for heaven beckons you to unleash your dormant power today. If echoes of destiny stir within, answer heaven's summons, stepping into the role of its formidable agent on earth. When your heart aligns with this divine truth, act decisively, for heaven awaits your movement to transform the tides. In the moment of recognition, if heaven's voice calls, surge forward, becoming the catalyst for change and renewal. If your essence vibrates with heavenly affirmation, rise without delay, wielding your purpose as a beacon for others. Should this truth awaken your spirit, respond with fervor, for heaven's mission demands your immediate and bold engagement. As the words settle in your being, if heaven's fire burns, take the leap, standing tall as its empowered vessel. Finally, if your soul acknowledges this call, don't hesitate. Answer heaven's invitation now, and let your journey begin. Rise now, for the divine call echoes through your soul, urging you to embrace your role as God's chosen weapon on earth. Stand firm in your purpose, as heaven has selected you to wield unyielding strength against the shadows. Ignite your inner fire, for you are not merely human but a forged instrument of divine will. Seize this moment of awakening where your spirit aligns with heaven's eternal mission. Declare your readiness, for the time has come to step into the light as heaven's unassailable force. Surge forward with conviction, knowing that your every breath is part of a greater heavenly strategy. Embrace the urgency within, as God's hand guides you to battle the forces that seek to dim your light. Act with purpose today, for you are the blade heaven sharpens to cut through deception and despair. Let no doubt delay you, for your selection was no accident. It's a call to arms from the divine realm. Charge ahead with heavenly resolve, transforming ordinary days into extraordinary victories for God's kingdom. Face the relentless storms that have battered your life, testing your resolve like a warrior in training. Encounter the confusion of endless trials, where every setback feels like an insurmountable wall. Witness the hardships that isolate you, making you question the path laid before your feet. Bear the weight of battles that seem unending, as if the world conspires against your very existence. Struggle through moments of doubt, where the darkness whispers that you're alone in your suffering. Navigate the chaos of unmet expectations, feeling the sting of failures that others avoid. Endure the pain of unseen wounds, scars from conflicts that define your journey as God's chosen. Grapple with the uncertainty of your trials, each one a forge that tempers your spirit for greater battles. Confront the weariness from constant challenges, where rest feels like a distant, forgotten dream. Overcome the fog of confusion, recognizing these hardships as the prelude to your divine destiny. Unveil the truth that your suffering was never pointless, but a sacred refinement by heaven's hand. Discover that every trial was designed to mold you into a precise tool for God's grand design. Realize the hidden purpose behind your pain, transforming it into a powerful arsenal for heavenly battles. Expose the divine intent in your struggles, where each hardship builds your resilience as a chosen warrior. Acknowledge that your path of adversity was heaven's way of equipping you for unyielding victory. See clearly now that the fires of tribulation were forging you into an indomitable force on earth. Understand the secret truth. Your scars are symbols of preparation for wielding heaven's might. Grasp that every moment of confusion was part of a divine blueprint, sharpening you for sacred duties. Reveal to yourself that the hidden truth lies in your transformation from brokenness to unbreakable strength. Embrace the revelation that your life's hardships were heaven's investment in your role as a divine weapon. Recognize your unparalleled essence, carrying a spark that sets you apart from the mundane crowd. Celebrate the divine fire within you, a flame that ordinary souls cannot fathom or replicate. Acknowledge your exceptional gifts, an arsenal bestowed by heaven that defies earthly understanding. Stand out with your heavenly uniqueness, a beacon that illuminates paths others dare not tread. Embody the rarity of your spirit, equipped with tools that make you a formidable presence in the world. Appreciate the extraordinary energy you possess, a heavenly endowment that elevates you above the ordinary. Highlight your singular purpose, where your uniqueness becomes a weapon against the forces of darkness. Value the divine distinction in your being, a trait that positions you as heaven's elite guardian. Proclaim your one-of-a-kind calling, infused with a power that the world views with awe and envy. Cherish the heavenly traits that define you, making you an irreplaceable force in God's eternal plan. Affirm your divine selection, where God deliberately chose you to be a warrior in his celestial army. Declare your anointed status, set apart to carry heaven's banner through the battles of life. Reaffirm that you were not overlooked but purposefully marked as heaven's secret and mighty instrument. Solidify your identity as the chosen one, empowered by God's hand to stand against all opposition. Confirm your sacred appointment, where every fiber of your being resonates with divine approval. Embrace the truth of your anointing, transforming you into an unyielding sentinel for heaven's cause. Validate your role as God's elect, equipped with an inner strength that defies human limits. Uphold your distinguished position, a warrior forged in heaven's forge for earth's greatest conflicts. Reinforce your heavenly designation, where doubt fades before the certainty of your divine calling. Establish your place among the chosen, a vital weapon in the arsenal of God's unwavering will. Now rise as heaven's weapon, crafted to pierce the veil of darkness and usher in triumphant light. Stand tall in your purpose, a divine instrument ready to conquer the challenges that lie ahead. Embrace your role fully, for you are heaven's blade, cutting through obstacles with godly precision. Declare your readiness as God's chosen one to bring victory where defeat once loomed large. Step into action, wielding your heavenly power to illuminate and transform the world around you. Assert your position, a weapon of light forged to dismantle the strongholds of despair and fear. Launch into your mission, for heaven has equipped you to lead the charge against encroaching shadows. Commit to your calling, standing as an unshakable force that advances God's kingdom on earth. Ignite your divine mandate, turning every step into a strike for justice and heavenly righteousness. Fulfill your destiny as heaven's warrior, bringing hope and strength to those lost in the fray. Sense the divine momentum building as your spirit awakens to the call of heaven's unfolding plan. Feel the shift in your core, where a heavenly pull draws you toward your destined path. Recognize the internal transformation, signaling that your time to wield divine power has arrived. Acknowledge the spiritual surge, confirming that heaven's energy now courses through your veins. Perceive the change in the air as your soul aligns with the greater purpose set before you. Experience the undeniable stir, marking the beginning of your emergence as heaven's empowered one. Grasp the essence of this shift, where doubt gives way to an unshakable divine conviction. Internalize the heavenly transition, preparing you to step boldly into your role as a chosen warrior. Witness the awakening within, as heaven's call propels you from hesitation to heroic action. Embrace the profound change, where your spirit is now primed to unleash heaven's might on earth. Confront the lurking forces of doubt, which target you precisely because of your divine potential. Expose the opposition from darkness, fearing the impact of your role as heaven's formidable weapon. Reveal the enemies that assail you not out of your weakness, but from their dread of your power. Unmask the resistance that seeks to mute you, recognizing it as a testament to your heavenly strength. Challenge the shadows that oppose you, for they tremble at the sight of God's chosen instrument. Identify the forces arrayed against you, driven by fear of the light you carry as heaven's warrior. Defy the attempts to silence your voice, as they stem from the threat you pose to their domain. Overcome the barriers of doubt, understanding that opposition only highlights your divine significance. Stand against the hidden foes who know that your awakening means their ultimate defeat. Break free from the chains of resistance, for your emergence as heaven's weapon spells their end. It's time to shatter the chains of inaction and boldly claim your place in heaven's grand design. Awaken from your slumber, rising as a warrior ready to conquer the battles that await. Challenge yourself to emerge from the shadows, stepping into the fullness of your divine destiny. Ignite your resolve, for the hour demands that you seize your role with unyielding determination. Rally your spirit to break free, transforming hesitation into a charge toward heavenly victory. Demand action from within as heaven calls you to rise and fulfill your sacred purpose. Provoke your inner strength, casting off doubt to embrace the warrior path laid before you. Urge yourself forward, for standing tall now means claiming the ground heaven has prepared. Stir your soul to awaken, turning potential into power in the face of earthly challenges. Compel your heart to act, as the divine summons you to lead with courage and conviction. Proclaim your inherent might, for God has vested you with an authority that needs no earthly validation. Assert your unbreakable resolve, equipped by heaven to overcome any obstacle in your way. Declare your divine empowerment, a strength forged in the heavens that renders you invincible. Affirm your unassailable power as heaven's weapon ready to dismantle fear and opposition. State boldly that no approval is required, for your might comes directly from the divine source. Emphasize your God-given fortitude, a force that stands firm against the tempests of life. Announce your heavenly endowment, providing you with the resilience to face and conquer all. Confirm your supreme capability as a chosen one armed with eternal strength for every battle. Reveal your inner dominion, where God's equipping makes you a beacon of unyielding power. Establish your divine authority, ensuring that no challenge can diminish your heavenly prowess. Reiterate your sacred identity, for you are God's chosen one, a weapon of heaven on earth. Echo the truth of your calling, where the world senses your divine essence, even in silence. Repeat your anointed status, affirming that deep within, your uniqueness resonates universally. Reinforce your heavenly role as others instinctively recognize the power you embody. Restate your divine selection, compelling the world to acknowledge your purpose, though unspoken. Reaffirm your position as heaven's instrument, a truth that echoes in the hearts of all who encounter you. Circle back to your core identity, where God's choice in you is evident to the discerning eye. Emphasize once more that you are heaven's warrior, a fact that stirs awe in those around you. Declare again your chosen nature, for the world feels the weight of your divine mission. Solidify your self-image as God's weapon, whose presence commands respect and recognition. Respond to this divine truth, for your soul's resonance is the signal to act now and stand tall. Answer the heavenly summons, unleashing the power within you to fulfill your sacred role. Heed the call without delay, as standing firm today ignites heaven's might through your actions. Embrace this spiritual invitation, stepping into your destiny as a weapon for God's greater good. Act on the urging of your spirit, for ignoring it means forfeiting the victories meant for you. Seize the moment to rise, channeling heaven's energy to transform the world around you. Commit to this call to action, where standing tall becomes the catalyst for divine breakthroughs. Engage with the truth stirring within, propelling you to wield your power for heaven's glory. Take the step forward now, as your response echoes through eternity, affirming your role as chosen. Finalize your resolve, for in answering this call, you become the unstoppable force heaven intended. In the quiet of your soul, recognize the divine spark that sets you apart as heaven's unyielding force. Through every trial, your spirit has been honed into a blade of light, ready to pierce the shadows. Embrace the truth that your existence is no accident, but a purposeful design in the grand tapestry of faith. Witness how your unique gifts align with a higher calling, transforming ordinary moments into acts of celestial power. Stand firm in the knowledge that you are forged from divine intent, a warrior equipped for eternal battles. Let the weight of your selection lift you higher, turning doubt into the fuel for your unbreakable resolve. In moments of solitude, feel the surge of heavenly energy coursing through you, awakening your true potential. Acknowledge the sacred path laid before you, where each step echoes with the authority of the divine. Unleash the inner strength that marks you as chosen, a beacon that dispels the encroaching darkness. Revel in the realization that your life is a testament to heaven's strategy, a weapon crafted for victory. Amidst the tempests of life, your struggles have been the crucible that tempers your resolve. Observe how adversity has sculpted your character, preparing you for the roles only the chosen can fulfill. In the face of relentless challenges, see them not as setbacks but as the sharpening stones of your faith. Contemplate the hidden lessons in your hardships, each one a thread in the armor of your spiritual journey. Recognize that these trials are the whispers of heaven, guiding you toward your destined battlefield. Let the echoes of past pains remind you of your resilience, built to withstand and overcome. Through the fog of confusion, your path emerges clearer, illuminated by divine purpose. Accept that every obstacle faced has been a deliberate part of your preparation for greater glory. In the midst of turmoil, hold fast to the knowledge that you are being refined for something extraordinary. Perceive your hardships as the necessary forge, molding you into heaven's formidable instrument. Unveil the secret that your suffering was never in vain, but a divine blueprint for your empowerment. Discover how each hardship has revealed hidden strengths, aligning you with heaven's master plan. Realize that what seemed like random chaos was actually the careful shaping of your soul's destiny. In the revelation of truth, see your past as the foundation upon which your divine role is built. Grasp that every trial was a lesson from above, equipping you to wield your heavenly gifts effectively. Illuminate the path ahead by understanding that pain is the precursor to profound spiritual awakening. Acknowledge the transformative power of your experiences, turning wounds into weapons of light. Behold the hidden wisdom in your struggles, where each defeat becomes a stepping stone to victory. Embrace the clarity that your journey's hardships were heaven's way of preparing you for battle. Sense the shift as your past tribulations reveal themselves as the keys to unlocking your full potential. Celebrate your distinct essence, a rare blend of earthly resilience and heavenly fire. Notice how your abilities set you apart, making you an irreplaceable asset in the divine arsenal. Appreciate the extraordinary qualities that mark you as unique, far beyond the reach of the mundane. In your individuality, find the edge that makes you heaven's chosen blade, sharp and true. Recognize the divine imprint on your being, a signature that elevates you above the ordinary crowd. Let your uniqueness shine as a testament to heaven's creative genius, crafting you for specific triumphs. Observe the ways your talents align with a greater purpose, distinguishing you as a force for good. Embrace the power of your differences, for they are the very traits that arm you for spiritual warfare. In the tapestry of humanity, your thread glows with divine light, weaving patterns only you can create. Revel in the knowledge that your singular path is essential, a vital piece in heaven's grand design. Affirm your status as the divinely selected, anointed to carry forth heaven's will with unyielding strength. Declare boldly that you are set apart, a sacred vessel filled with the essence of eternal purpose. Stand in the assurance that heaven's choice rests upon you, granting you authority beyond measure. Accept the mantle of the chosen, where every breath is infused with the power of divine selection. In your core, feel the confirmation of your anointing, marking you as heaven's trusted warrior. Proclaim your separation from the common, elevated by a call that resonates through the ages. Embrace the certainty that you were singled out, equipped to face and conquer the forces of darkness. Let this affirmation ignite your spirit, reminding you of the sacred bond between you and the divine. Recognize that your chosen status is irrevocable, a seal of heaven's unwavering commitment to you. Hold fast to the truth that you are heaven's envoy, blessed and empowered for a life of impact. Now rise with conviction as heaven's instrument, designed to shatter the chains of oppression. Step into your role with purpose, for you are the light that pierces through the deepest gloom. Declare your readiness to fulfill the call, standing tall as the embodiment of divine strategy. Embrace this moment as the dawn of your mission, where your actions echo heaven's triumphant will. Let your presence be a declaration of victory, wielding the power granted to you from above. Advance boldly, knowing you are forged to bring forth justice and hope in a world in need. In this pivotal hour, claim your position as heaven's warrior, ready to engage in the battles ahead. Unleash the energy within, transforming challenges into opportunities for heavenly intervention. Stand tall and unbowed, for you are the weapon that turns the tide in favor of the divine. Commit to this path, where every step forward amplifies the light of heaven on earth. Feel the undeniable change stirring within, a divine momentum propelling you toward your destiny. Sense the awakening in your spirit, confirming that the time for action has fully arrived. Acknowledge the internal shift, where hesitation gives way to a surge of heavenly confidence. In this transformation, embrace the pull of purpose, drawing you into your rightful place. Witness the evidence of change, as your doubts dissolve into a river of divine assurance. Let this shift empower you, turning whispers of fear into roars of spiritual authority. Recognize that the air is charged with possibility, urging you to seize your heavenly mandate. Feel the resonance in your core, signaling the beginning of your unshakable journey. In the midst of this evolution, stand ready to harness the power that has always been yours. Confirm the shift by taking the first bold step, aligning fully with heaven's eternal plan. Confront the shadows of skepticism that seek to dim your light, for they tremble at your approach. Expose the doubts as mere illusions, designed to mask the threat you pose to darkness. In the face of opposition, stand resolute, knowing your power is the enemy of despair. Reveal the forces that resist you, not out of strength, but from fear of your divine essence. Challenge the whispers of defeat, for they are the desperate cries against heaven's chosen. Unmask the resistance as a sign of your significance, a testament to your potential for change. Let the opposition fuel your fire, transforming threats into stepping stones of victory. Acknowledge that every attack is an admission of your role as heaven's formidable weapon. In the clash with adversity, emerge stronger, for you are shielded by divine protection. Defy the forces that oppose, wielding your truth as a shield and your faith as a sword. It's your moment to ignite the flame within, breaking free from the confines of hesitation. Rise from the depths of uncertainty, stepping into the light of your ordained purpose. Challenge yourself to embrace the call, transforming potential into powerful action. Awaken to the urgency of now, where every delay is a disservice to your divine calling. In this call to arms, let your spirit soar, claiming the ground that destiny has prepared. Shake off the remnants of doubt and march forward as heaven's awakened warrior. Demand of yourself the courage to stand, for the world awaits your transformative presence. Ignite the passion that has slumbered, rising to meet the challenges with unbridled zeal. It's time to shatter the barriers, stepping boldly into the arena of your spiritual destiny. Answer the inner summons, for in your awakening lies the hope of a world in need. Proclaim your inherent might, a force unchained and ready to conquer the unknown. Assert that your strength is divine, an unbreakable link to heaven's infinite resources. Declare with confidence that no external force can diminish the power vested in you. In your essence, find the authority to lead, guided by the wisdom of the eternal. Affirm that your capabilities are heaven-sent, designed to overcome any obstacle. Let your voice ring out, echoing the supremacy of your spiritually fortified will. Embrace the empowerment that comes from within, a wellspring of divine energy. Stand in the truth of your dominion where fear holds no sway over your resolve. Reveal the depth of your power, a legacy from above that renders you invincible. Command the elements around you, for you are equipped with heaven's unassailable might. Reaffirm your identity as heaven's select, a beacon that guides through the storm. Echo the call of your soul, reminding you that you are irreplaceably chosen. In repetition, let the truth solidify. You are the weapon heaven trusts above all. Circle back to your core where the essence of your selection burns brightly. Repeat with conviction. Your role is pivotal, a cornerstone in the divine narrative. Let this mantra resonate, affirming your place as heaven's indomitable force. In the mirror of self-reflection, see the chosen one staring back with purpose. Reiterate your status, for in the echo lies the strength to persevere. Hold fast to the declaration. You are heaven's answer to the cries of the world. With each repetition, deepen your resolve, knowing you are eternally marked. Respond to this spiritual summons, for your action today shapes tomorrow's dawn. If your heart stirs with this message, take the leap into your destined path. End the wait and begin the journey, unleashing the power that dwells within. In this final call, commit to standing tall, a living testament to divine will. Answer the echo of heaven, transforming inspiration into immediate deeds. Let your response be swift, for the world hungers for the light you carry. Seize this moment to act, weaving your story into the fabric of eternity. With unwavering faith, step forward and embody the weapon you were meant to be. Conclude your reflection and ignite your mission, for heaven's call is now. In this resolute stand, become the change as heaven's chosen one on earth. If you're hearing this right now, it's not by accident. This is your divine confirmation. Your spirit was led here for a reason. You are one of God's chosen ones, selected for a purpose that echoes through eternity. The earth has been waiting patiently for you to rise and fulfill your divine calling. Your life is no coincidence. Every step has been guided by a higher power. Embrace this moment as the universe aligns to reveal your true identity. You were handpicked by God, not for ordinary tasks, but for extraordinary missions. Feel the energy of this truth resonating deep within your soul. The world needs your unique gifts, hidden until now, to bring about real change. Remember, being chosen means you're part of a sacred lineage of prophets and leaders. You've faced hardships that made you question your path and your worth. Those doubts have lingered like shadows, making you feel isolated and confused. Your journey has been rocky, filled with trials that others couldn't understand. You've wondered why your life feels different, why challenges keep coming your way. These struggles have tested your spirit, pushing you to the edge of endurance. In moments of despair, you've asked if there's a greater plan at play. The pain you've endured has left scars, but those scars tell a story of resilience. It's normal to feel lost when you're on a path designed by the divine. Your hardships are not punishments, they are part of your spiritual forging. Each obstacle has shaped you, preparing you for the role you're meant to play. Now the hidden truth emerges. Those challenges were never random. They were God's way of molding